Oh, hello there. Oh, how's it going? Didn't see you there. Oh. Hold on a second. I gotta make sure everything's ready, you know. It's been a bit. Sorry. My phone started ringing with an Amber Alert right as I started streaming. It's kind of scary. Bad vibes. But hey, how's it, my audio might sound a bit bad. I'll talk about it in a minute, okay? But first I gotta... Take a look. Take a look, everybody. My dear rabble. You may have gathered, I've done pretty well since getting my new occupation, with the state of Florida. I've ascended quite magnificently in, both wealth and consequence, so, what can I say? They know how appropriate of a position I deserve to be in, and spooled money towards me. This palatial manor, as you can see. Though to your unrefined eyes, may seem impossible to possess something such as this. It was just a trifling purchase to one such as it wasn't anything major. Since then I've done so many more profitable ventures that it's impossible to recount the amount of money that I now possess within my bank. So basically what I'm saying is I'm rich as fuck, I know I haven't been streaming, do you remember when I thought, I'd make a career out of streaming? Hilarious. It's foolish to even think of that. But now that I have a real career, and I have money, I thought I might as well spend it, and today, though, I kind of was in a good mood coming home, so I thought I might as well divert my eyes down to the common people, see what this old stream of mine, what the people down here, common folk, could be frittering away at while I make the big bucks. And I'm glad to see people coming into the chat and bro, it's fake as fuck. Come on, dude. No, whether your mic is cut. You see the green in your hair? Fuck. No, listen, it's just, it's the air around here. In the mic, it's like a stand. It's like a watermark. God fucking damn it! What do you try to do? Cut the fucking music, man. I don't even, dude. Wasting my fucking time. Get shit out of here, dude. Deal with this shit. Yeah, it's just me. It's me again. Fucking me again. How's it going? Welcome back to the Twitch stream. Yes, I got a green screen now. Yeah, and I actually set it up because I had a green screen years ago, but it was really bad setup. I didn't really have good lighting. I have good lighting now, as you can see. The lighting coming in. At least better lighting, not great lighting. I can still do better, That was better looking than I thought it'd be. But yeah, I have a green screen now. Among other things, I'm moved into a new place. Saying new place was back to my parents, but my parents have they have moved since I've lived with them. They live in a new place that has great internet, which is one of the requirements. They also have an upstairs floor with 2 rooms. So this is my office room. As you can see, it's not entirely like what's going on over here. I got cookies lying out. I got clean thing. Like, it's not exactly fully set up, obviously. But hey, it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. It's nasty. So yeah, I got my office room now. And yeah, I was just happy to kind of show it off a bit. I'm in my work clothes still because I came home from work, I ate dinner, and I was like, I'm just streaming today. I'm streaming today. But I didn't really want to play anything. The only thing I was thinking about playing was Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer, but I don't have it set up on this computer yet. Because yes, I got a new computer as well. I've had this computer since 2015. Old Ed, as I called him. Now introducing Yvonne, my new computer. She is fantastic so far. I'm having a good time with her. And I want to play a lot of the new games that I wasn't able to play before. Like Expedition 33 and Avowed. But we'll get to that. Expedition 33 is not something I'm going to play on stream. Avowed. But we'll get to that. First, I wanted to talk about where I've been. Like I said, got a job. Been working 8 to fucking 4:30 every day. Every weekday. It sucks. I hate the job. It's horrible. It is a state job, though, so I have really good benefits. Really good benefits. Fucking fantastic benefits. And the pay isn't bad either, so... At the end of the day, horrible office job, good enough pay, decent benefits. I'm vibing. I'm enjoying life. At least for right now. You just saw I pulled out a damn green screen. And I've been buying a bunch of other stuff. Like I said, buying a computer. We love jobs with benefits. Exactly. So, yeah, I've been trying to make my life a little bit better with money. I've been saying this to my friends. God fears the man who has money. You know, because when you have money, it's a lot of... And you can spend it on stuff, and you don't have to spend it all on rent every month, because I do pay rent. But when you don't have to spend it on rent, all of it on rent every month, it's nice to have some expendable income, let me tell you. So let me outline some problems with this stream real quick. Okay. There are 2 problems with the setup. First off, sound. You might hear my mic. It doesn't sound the best. So this is as good as I can get it. Let me show you what it sounds like natively without any filters on real quick. So yeah, this is the best I can get it, basically. Because, unfortunately, my new computer does make a lot of noise. That's not the main issue, though, because I can kind of like move it around. I have it set up on a computer stand. The main issue is right over here, behind this wall. It's a big-ass AC unit that powers the whole house, and it is loud as fuck. So, unfortunately, no matter where I set up my stream, you're gonna be able to hear that if I don't filter it out. So that's why I have the filter set up. It's gonna make my voice sound a little bit tinny, unfortunately. It's the best I can do at the moment, unless I get like a super audio engineer in here that can figure stuff out. But it's just something you gotta live with, you know? It's like how the green screen doesn't look perfect, but I think it looks good enough now, especially with the lighting. I'm a big fan of it. Also, I got a new green screen that's like the pull-up one instead of the ones where you have to like set it up manually. So it's just easy to pull up, pull it down. You saw earlier. So I mean, that's good. The other issue with this setup, there were 2 issues with the setup. I said one is the sound. The other one, what was the other one? What was the other issue with the setup? me see. They have wireless headphones now. These are great, by the way. I forget what they're called. They're the like Cloud 3 Hyper. Like they're basically the comfortable ones. If you go online and you search, it says like the most comfortable headset you can find. It's these ones right here. They're fucking fantastic. They feel great. So I'm enjoying these a lot. The only complaint I have about these is that they're not Bluetooth. You have to actually plug in a dongle, which sucks. But it is what it is. What did I want to say about this setup? Oh, the other thing about the setup. I've noticed, for some reason, in all my testing and even now, I'm streaming at a bitrate of 11,000. My bitrate in my settings is set to 5,500 because if you don't know, Twitch limits bitrate to 6,000. Or they try to limit bitrate to 6,000 unless you're a affiliate or a partner, which I'm affiliate, so I can go past it. So I have it set to 5,500 kilobytes per second. And then I have the audio at like 160 bit rate. So basically what that means is most of my bit rates go into the video, and a little bit of bit rates go into the audio. But the intent is to keep it below 6,000. For some reason, in streaming and in practice, right now it's 11,500. Huh? Why is it like that? I don't know why. I have it set to constant bit rate. Maybe I set it to variable bit rate. Maximum bit rate 6,000. Apply. Let's see if that changes things. Nope. Variable rate target quality. No. Lossless. Do not do that. Do not do lossless. Yeah, so I don't know what is wrong with it. I don't know. I'm streaming it to 1920 by 1080 at 30 FPS. So shouldn't be issues there with like 60 FPS shenanigans or that kind of thing. Because what you aim for when you stream is 720p 60 FPS or 1080p 30 FPS for like easier rigs where you can't downscale it as much like Twitch does, like if you're not a partner essentially. So I chose the 1080p 30 FPS option, and yeah, I don't know why the bitrate's like that. I don't know. I've been trying to mess with it. It's just not working. But if you did see over in here, you can kind of go back to the stream starting soon. I kind of set this up. I'm very proud of this. It took me a couple hours around last week to kind of set this up. And so, you know, it has it's set up with foobar. I set up my foobar thing again. If we press play, it should go to the next song. There we go. I only have 2 songs in here right now, so let me turn that down. But yeah, and also you can see the audio bars go with the music. But since I'm turning it down, you're not going to see them a lot. But yeah, so I wanted to set up something cool for a starting soon screen. This also doubles as be right back screen, and the streams over screen. So it has everything I need. And I wanted those kind of like moving things, moving text and all that stuff. I don't know, it's just kind of little fancy little things. It's kind of in beta. There's some more work I can definitely do on it to make it a little bit better. Like if you notice with foobar for my old videos, I had it in a different kind of thing, but now foobar shows. I've updated foobar to show the title of the song, the person who made it, and the game it's from below it. So that's what it's showing now. Before it was like showed the person's name at the top and then the game and then like the title was at the bottom. So I just changed it so the title track's the biggest part. Yeah, so in my opinion it looks a little bit better. And that's what kind of the idea of like maybe I'll change this screen to be a little bit better. But I can join. You can join the background, you know, which is pretty neat. I don't know. I'm very happy with my green screen purchase, to say the least. It's just something I feel good about. Here, let me go there. Now I'm behind everything, you know. So I'm proud of this setup. There's also like the panels I want to work on and that kind of thing. I wanted to pull up my achievement guide, my personal achievement guide that has some more things for streaming on it. Let's see what it says. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, unload. You know, revamp the transition slides and the starting soon and that kind of thing, which are done. And then we'll look over and revamp the info panels and that kind of thing. So I need to do that next. Get that done. There's some other things I want to do. There's a list of games that I have. I have a new idea on Steam where I make a new tab called Up Next, where I put the max number of games into it that I can, which right now is 9. The song bangs, by the way. Oh my god, you hear this guitar going off. So right now I have 9 games in the docket. These aren't the only 9 games I'll play, of course. Kingdom Hearts is always going to be there. There's some other ideas I have, but these are 9 games that are like upcoming games that I plan to play soon on the stream. So let me just pull up that image. So this is my up next category on Steam, and we will. I forgot this is how my stream looked like right now. Alright, let me Alright. Enough of that for now. So let's go back to the Hey. We're living at large right now. Could also do this. It's kind of nice. I kind of like that. This is just the effect on my starting soon screen, but behind here is kind of funny. One other thing with this setup, if I move the mic around, I have to redo that filter thing because it's specific to the point that it's at. Let me add image. From temp image, but I'll use it for other things. That's not what I want. I want this. Boom. Okay. Let's talk real quick. Hold on. I have 9 games here. Like I said, these aren't the only games that I want to play. But this is like what fits into this kind of docket on Steam. Is 9 games. So I chose 9 games that I want to stream. Notice 2 in there that I've already streamed before that I plan to restart streaming now that I have my new computer, especially Avowed is one of them. You'll notice it's the second slot in there. This over here. This one. Avowed. So I played that one for a bit. I played like 2 streams, I think, of it. And it ran awfully on my old computer. It looked like dog shit. I gotta admit. It looked horrible. So I'll be booting that up on my new PC and trying to play it again on stream. The same with Pirate Yakuza. It didn't look bad, but it kind of ran bad, and it's making me feel a little weird. But I like the game a lot, and I wanna stream. You know, there's some other games here though, so we're gonna go through them real quick. Starting with the order that I had planned to stream them before. Starting with the Saboteur. I've been wanting to play this game for a long time. It's an older game from like 2000s, mid 2000s. And it's about an Irishman freeing France from Nazi Germany. So that's what I'll say about that. It's a great game, and I've been meaning to play it. Next, we have the triathletes or tricore of Lunacid, Lunastice, Solstice. So all three of these games I was interested in for different reasons. Lunastice I was recommended from a friend. Solstice I was recommended from a group of people, and Lunacid just like a lot of people were liking it online. I chose all three of these games because it's funny that you can kind of go from one to the next. Lunacid, Lunastice, Solstice. Like Lunastice is the combination of the other two in names, and that kind of made me laugh. And I wanted to play all three of them, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, add all three of them. So that's that. Over here we got Cavern of Dreams. Cavern of Dreams was recommended by a friend of the stream, Ruklu, who was last year when I played Pseudo Regalia. And also, right now, Corey's saying I can vouch for Cavern of Dreams. It's fire, not crazy long either. So I got it from a Humble Bundle, I think. So I will be playing that. Next we have The Altars. Hey, The Altars. There's been a bit of controversy around this game, but from what I've heard, it's really good. There's been one bit of controversy where they used like AI for a background thing, and then they claimed to forget to replace it, but there's some suspicions around it. But apparently the game is like really good beside that, and I've been recommended it from a lot of different places. So I was like, you know what, I want to play this game. Take controversy, you can get it. And then finally, this was just recommended to me like last week. It came out like last week or a week before. We have at the end here. Wanted Dead. So what this was pitched to me as was it was pitched to me more or less as Ninja Gaiden meets Deadly Premonition and cinema. Okay, that's all I can say. I'll be playing this game and enjoying it on stream. So not specifically in that order as how I'll be playing these games, but I'll definitely probably be starting with Avowed from this list, or Pyro Yakuza. So, and then realistically, I'll probably move in the order like I just talked about them, but things could change. I could change ideas. I could do Cavern of Dreams next. I could do Saboteur. I can do Lunastice. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's basically just me saying these are 9 games that I've chosen to stream within the next few months, and I want to actually kind of stick to that and play through them. However, like I've said, this isn't it. This isn't it, okay? Because honestly, I like Kingdom Hearts 2 a lot, and there's no way I'm not going to be playing Kingdom Hearts 2 randos. Like I said, I almost played one today, but I'd have to have set up things for like a little bit, and I was too lazy to do that. So we'll be doing that sometime this week, so I can hopefully play some more Kingdom Hearts 2 randos. That's not the only thing, though. So I have a couple other games, and there's something that I've mentally thought of for a long time. When you are a streamer who wants to be a variety streamer, obviously I'm doing this as a hobby now because I have a job, but when you're someone who wants to be a variety streamer, a lot of the times to be successful, you have to have a core element of your stream, either be it a game or some kind of special event. So for instance, let me walk you through Vinesauce, probably one of the most famous variety streamers of all time, Vinesauce. He does a lot of variety games. He's done a lot of variety games ever since he worked back when, he worked and also streamed at the same time. He's always in a variety, but the big thing that he kind of helped him get popular, first off, was networking. He had like a team, even though they're not really like a codified team. They were a team of people that worked together in stream. But another big thing is he's known for his corruptions. He would always do corruptions. They helped him get a lot of popularity because they were interesting content that nobody else was doing, essentially. Another one, Varg Skeletor, which is another Vinesauce guy. He did his, Windows destruction streams where he went through Windows and kind of destroyed them and that kind of thing. So it was like these kind of things helped them, propel along. Northern Lion. You think of Northern Lion, he did Isaac. He played Isaac for hours and hours and hours. And that both helped him and the game propel themselves forward, like a bicycle, propelling themselves onwards. And And so that's kind of the idea, like Germa with Germa TF2. He started off, he was a TF2 tuber, and then eventually he became a variety streamer. So all these very popular variety streamers had a core element that they used to like launch themselves off the ground. So what's my core element? What's my core element? Is it going to be randomizers? Well, there's a lot of other people that are streaming a lot of different randomizers, I don't want to step into Chrism's way and that kind of thing, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's going to be that, although I do want to stream a bunch of different game randomizers. I really like them. Especially like Legend of Zelda ones. I'm a big fan of course, Kingdom Hearts. Pokemon, maybe. I'm not as big as a fan on the Pokemon ones. It's because I'm bad at the games. But I like randomizers. I like doing that. There's other games I've played before on stream though, like Tulip. Oh, Tulip! I've speedrun it before. I've played a lot of Tulip. Maybe Tulip? No, I mean it's not popular. So there are other games I want to play and try to test the waters a little bit and see if I want to stick with something. A game that I've come back to time and time again that I found myself always coming back to, and that I found myself doing challenge runs by myself, like not even streaming or recording them, even though I've had some ideas for recording challenge runs with them. Skyrim. I've played so much fucking Skyrim. I've been playing Skyrim the past few weeks on this new computer. I literally downloaded a huge mod list as soon as I got this new computer and played a bunch of Skyrim. I love Skyrim. There are a lot of great Skyrim content creators who create like really interesting things and do a lot of cool stuff. And I think it's one of those things where there's a lot of cool ideas I think can still be taken from Skyrim, and even if there aren't, I think there's a lot of runs that other people have done that I'm like, ooh. I think this is a lot of fun, I think I've done a channel called Juve who does a lot of different stuff. He did a run where it was Iron Man, where it was based off of RuneScape Iron Man, which I'm a big fan of RuneScape as well. And it was like, kind of looked fun, and I just did it on my own, and I had a lot of fun playing the game in that Iron Man rule set by myself. So like I had a lot of fun just playing that by myself. So I'm like, why don't I try to stream some Skyrim runs of like different challenge runs of stuff like that? So you'll probably see that sometime soon. Me trying out Skyrim, me making a little mod list for myself and trying to just like play the game and enjoy it a little bit. The other one that I was thinking of, maybe not as like a core game, but something I can just come back to from time to time, is Minecraft, of course. The classic, the goated Minecraft. We all love Minecraft. We love Minecraft. We love Minecraft. I've been hosting a realm server with my friends who have not been playing, and it's pissing me off. So I kind of want to do a single player world and just like build in it and like come back to it, once or twice a month. Just play for a little bit and like build stuff and have fun, because Minecraft used to be to me about the exploration. Now it's kind of about the building. I've reached that point where in my old age, 28 years old. I'm so old. What I mean is, I like the idea of building. I like the idea of making cool builds a lot more. In my Minecraft server on Realms, I made like a nice bridge that I really liked that went across this whole huge canyon and connected this one biome to a village. I made this whole guild hall that was massive. It took me like a couple of days to make, and nobody's playing on the fucking server anymore. It's pissing me off. So, so yeah, I'll probably try to start up a single player Minecraft like stream only world. What else? RimWorld. I really want to do a RimWorld let's play. It's been a while since I played fucking RimWorld. And RimWorld is such a great game, and I really want to do a RimWorld Let's Play, so expect that sometime soon. Monster Rancher. There's a very real possibility you could see some Monster Rancher on the stream at some point. Probably wouldn't be the main game, but I've always loved Monster Rancher. Monster Rancher 2 is on Steam now, and I mean, it's a great game. Musume has reminded me of Monster Rancher and how much I love it. So yeah. What else? Now I'm reaching to the bottom of the barrel, but like, There's a non-zero chance that I play Gary's mod on stream sometime. It would be some kind of multiplayer stuff with some other people. Non-zero chance I play other Yakuza games other than Pirate Yakuza after that's done. We'll see about that. Non-zero chance I play the Oblivion remaster, Hitman, Sorcery games, Dragon Quest. I'm trying to think what else. Nancy Drew is always on the table. I mean, we're not gonna forget about Nancy Drew. Okay, we're not gonna forget about Nancy Drew. And other Bethesda games other than Skyrim, of course, because they're also great. RuneScape. This is probably the last one I want to mention is RuneScape. RuneScape, in my opinion, isn't a great stream game if you're not a RuneScape streamer. Because it's not too interesting. You just kind of click stuff, you get experience. And listen, I love RuneScape. I'm playing on my group IO with some friends, and I'm doing a bingo later at the middle of September. I'm going to be having a lot of fun in RuneScape. But I don't know if it's great stream content. That's the issue. So I'm going to have to figure out if I do start streaming again here within the next couple of days and within the next week. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do because it's like 10 days in September where it's going to be RuneScape content only. So I'm like, oh, do I stream RuneScape during that? Or do I just not stream? You know what I mean? So we'll see. I might stream some RuneScape during... It's September 5th to the 15th. I might stream some RuneScape during that. Unless I don't enter the bingo, which is a very real possibility as well. But I think I'm going to try to because my friends are playing it. Nancy Drew, yeah, of course. I'm still debating whether or not I want to restart Nancy Drew from the beginning and like kind of go through those now that I want to be a little more consistent and so I can do those consistently, or just like leave the old ones that I've played where they are and just move on to the next ones. We'll think about that. We'll think about that. Same thing with in the back of my mind, there's always that ever-present idea of like maybe I could go through the Smash Games list again. I don't think that's ever going to happen, but I still love the idea of the Smash Games list. I wish I had kind of stuck with it, but oh well. When are you going to do one of those super hardcore Nuzlocke Emerald Kaizo time, baby? Like I said, I'm not good at Pokemon. Okay? Here's the thing, Corey. You played a lot of Pokemon with me. We've played some Nuzlocke where we've actually gotten pretty far in the game before. We've battled each other. Here's the thing I gotta tell you. I don't know type matchups worth shit, brother. I'm so bad with knowing type matchups like on the fly. That kind of thing. Like, almost every time I've had to worry about a type matchup, I've looked that shit up. How bad you are makes it better to watch. Maybe like a normal Nuzlocke would be funny to watch because of my skill level. You know what I mean? Like, because have I ever beaten a Nuzlocke? Even like a non-randomizer Nuzlocke? I don't think I have, actually. I was thinking because the last one I played was the remakes of Diamond and Pearl. And I got all the way up to Cynthia, and she used 15 different fucking super potions on that stupid Garchomp, and it made me want to kill myself. Like, literally, I put ice moves on all my 6 Mons. All my 6 Mons. All 6 of the Mons survived to the Garchomp. I used each one of their ice moves on the Garchomp. The Garchomp, they kept getting right to that point. It's connected. Hold on. Is the internet down, or is this just OBS? This is just OBS. Huh. Or Twitch. Actually, it might be Twitch. Twitch. Yeah, my internet's fine. Too many concurrent sessions. Try closing other recording software that might be using endings such as NVIDIA Shadowplay or Windows Game DVR? Failed to start streaming. Too many concurrent sessions. What are you talking about? NVIDIA Shadowplay or Windows Game DVR? Huh? I don't have any of those. NVIDIA Shadowplay. No, I don't have any of those. Hello, Twitch? Failed to start streaming. Hold on, let me look this up. We're doing this. Trying to fix. At least the recording's still here. Alright. Failed to start streaming. NVENC error. Too many concurrent sessions. Too many concurrent sessions. If you want to see how many you're running, open a command prompt and type in the video. Video-smi.exe encoder sessions. Popped it for a second, then went away. Hello? Oh, I was supposed to open the prompt first. I'm stupid. NVIDIA-smi.exe encoder sessions. Huh? 1456. Where the fuck are... Huh? Session... Why is it streaming 21 different sessions? I'm sorry? Huh? Yeah. What is going on here? Okay, really? I meant to open the NVIDIA control panel. Not search for it. Shaking my fist. How do you enable SNLI? NVIDIA control panel control. Configure surround physics. Physics, set your auto select your shut everything. That's different. Thanks, dog. Barking. Appreciate it. Using CVR in the log you posted. CQP is the way to go. Talking about my OBS settings? Hey, I failed search through. I don't understand what is happening. Rate control. Constant QP is the way to go. Set your keyframe interval to 2. Reset to quality. Check visual psycho tuning. Huh? Max B-frames to 0 is neither code B-frames. Strange, peculiar. Welcome to the chat room. What it seems like to me is Twitch disconnected. And then now I can't stream again for some reason. Use these, and if you're recording games, enable game mode. Game bar system. Disable this shit, please. Settings. More settings. Turn off game bar. Go to settings. Settings app. This is we're on troubleshooting stream now. Game bar controller settings. That's not what I want. Gaming. Xbox game bar. You can't turn it off? I haven't toggled the switch to the off position. There's no fucking off position, really. Gaming. Game bar. Huh? There's no off option. 111. Open the settings app by pressing the Windows key, select the toggle off the enable Xbox game bar. There's no. You're literally is written by AI. The screenshot they're showing does not show what they're saying. Toggle off. Let's see. Hold on. Annoying that Windows is fucking me over here, I think. Yeah, it's not being disabled at all. Alright, hold on. Let me revert my OBS settings and let me try to restart the stream real quick. I might not even record the second part. Okay, so here's what might happen. Maybe because I'm recording, it's like tweaking out. Maybe. So let me just go back to set this to 0. Set this back to 2. Fly. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna stop recording. If I don't come back, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to set this thing back up, but you know, worst comes to worst. Oh well. We'll be right back. Maybe. Very funny. Very funny. Hello. Am I back in black? I think everyone might have left. It has been a few minutes. I'm live on Twitch. Ad break again? Pre-rolls off for 15 minutes, brother. Snooze. Snooze, you stupid ass. Okay, so yeah, that's what happened here. It looks like what happened is Twitch went down. Twitch disconnected me, and then for some reason OBS was like, we can't stream again. You're already streaming. You already have a streaming source going on. Even though I wasn't streaming anymore. Cheap viewers on... I'm not going to say the name of that fucking website. Cheap viewers, though. Holy shit, let me check that out. Holy. I'm not going to tell anyone else that. I want it for my fucking self. Holy shit. Thanks for the fucking free viewers, dude. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I was complaining about the end of Down World. That's not a good idea. Who cares? End of the day, Probably won't be doing Pokemon stuff. that's all I had to say on that matter. So yeah, this was just meant to be a short stream. I guess I found out a new Twitch thing. A new fun Twitch thing. If it disconnects me, I'm just fucked. PC. Restream. And bank. Error. Let's see if this shows anything. Yeah, I don't know. It literally was like Twitch disconnected and then it wouldn't let me restream. That was weird and annoying. Because if that happens again, but that means essentially I have to split up my recordings if Twitch disconnects me, which is what that seemed like it just happened. I don't know why that is that way. Seems a little strange. A little peculiar. It's a little wild, but yeah. Okay. Thanks, Twitch. Thanks for that one. Annoying ass Twitch. Annoying ass Twitch. Alright. The other thing I wanted to say involving these lists of games and like the other games that I mentioned. Like I said, the other games that I mentioned are like a rotating door. If I want to play them, I'll play them essentially. Whereas these games are games that I want to play on stream. I'm not going to play off stream. I just want to play them on stream. And enjoy them on stream. On stream. It comes with on stream. Okay, here's the thing though. Here's the point I'm trying to get across. When I finish these games, when I finish a game, for instance, let's say first I play Avowed. And I don't know how long Avowed is. Well, let's say first I play Avowed and it's 20 to 40 hours. I'm assuming it's an Obsidian RPG. Let's say I play that. I enjoy it. I have a great time, and I end the game. I beat it. This will be now removed from the up next slot in my Steam library, and there will be 8 out of 9 games. There'll be an empty slot there for another game. So what will I do then? I will either self-appoint a new game, which is probably what it'll be a lot of early on after I complete a game. I'll self-appoint a new game to put in there that I want to play for my Steam library because I have over 2,000 fucking games. Humble brag. You peons. We're going back to the fucking bit at the beginning of the stream, but I'll probably play that, or I'll probably do that, where I'll appoint one of the games. But later in the future, kind of part of the point of this is to incentivize me. So later in the future, if there are a lot of people who are requesting me to play a stream game, we can put that in there. Or if people want to do in the future, we could do like a vote or something like that, where it's like vote to put a game in my up next thing, so I'll play it. Obviously, just because it's in the up next doesn't mean I'll play it next. It just means that it's one of the up next. You know what I mean? It means it's one of the 9 games that I will play soon. So yeah, that's the idea. Snooze the ad, please. Thank you. The stream's almost over, so go off. Alright, but yeah, that's it. So these are the 9 games. Probably the first one you'll see is Avowed. Probably, I'm willing to bet. But we got Altars. We got Altars. Avowed. Cavern of Dreams. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Lunastice, Solstice, The Saboteur, Wanted Dead. Yeah, that's it. Expect later in this week, Kingdom Hearts 2. We'll be streaming later this week. That is a promise from me. And one of these games, probably Avowed. Probably be playing that one first. Because I like Obsidian RPGs. and it's been sitting in there for a while, and I want to play it on my new computer because I can actually play stuff now on my new computer. So, see you later this week. Kingdom Hearts 2, Avowed, and possibly, over the weekend, a third game. How incandescent, how peculiar, how intriguing. But I digress. Thank you for stopping by, everyone. We're gonna play us out. Play us out, Ellie Bits. One of the 2 songs I have. I need to put more songs in Fubar. Okay, I understand. But yeah, I'll combine these 2 videos. I guess I gotta get some streaming stuff or some editing software because I don't have that yet. I'll combine these 2 and upload it to YouTube on my archive channel. Yeah. So that's it. I gotta change this. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming by. I'm happy to be streaming again, even if I'm a little lazy about this. This was a little lazy stream. I have to figure out the bit rate before I stream again, probably. That seems like it might be fucking me as well. It's not a great thing. Alright. See you guys later.